Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Bashul Tutin now on the return. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, I'm going. Go. Focus. All right.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
We've set it down from 37.
Hey. Here we go.
Who's carrying now? This is Bashul Tutin. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Rip. All right, here we go. It's a hunt. 11, and it. Take right open. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Completed over the middle. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Down and less than a yard.
Yellow.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Oh, I'm quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 30 left. Hey, this.
They go play action. Lawrence. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Easy. Route. Son, it's a hunt. 11, Agate.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Rip, 23.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Hey, Lion. Hey, 13 loop. 13 loop. Hey, kill. Here we go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the gun to give to Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
He finds Brown right side. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Stay right open. Hey, kid, go. Silver.
1st down throw, Lawrence. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Lawrence to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, rip one.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Lobs this deep down the middle. Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
11, Agate.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That finds Hunter downfield. Hits the 20. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back-to-back carries here. Having gained about a handful there. Down by Caleb Ransom.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Back to the well again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Easy.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
Hey, Ripley.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They're down to their final one in this half. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Slot man motioned over.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, Sunday. Hey, Yellow. Hey, go gun. Hey, 43. Attack. Right side.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Slot receivers headed left. They'll run now on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring a 3rd down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4 sets.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
On the red. Darn, they try to touch. 11.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jars loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
11. Think right open. Think right. Go, let's go. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hey, go street. Hey, Soko, it's a hunt.
They'll run, ETN. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, son, easy. Read it, 24.
Lawrence looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Brings up third down and goal.
Red on the red. Here we go. Soko. 11.
Third and long for him here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First and 10, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 27.
Rice motioning left.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Excellent. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Out
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Rice motioning left. Play straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
To the air, Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's a toss headed right. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Royals working the left side. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here. 3rd down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Out on these two. 43. Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun.
On the red. Hey, Kim. It's made up 11. 13
Lawrence now off the play action. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Lawrence trying again on second. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And the Chiefs cover off the kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He finds Smith here underneath. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Now a give running right. He has room past the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Here he goes again. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Kansas City.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play.
26. Jaguars 27. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one really
No, they get him yet again. And the The Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Yellow.
They'll run here on first down. Winning their full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Right up the gut. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Yellow. Hero 15.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Sending them up the middle. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On red.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That pass caught by Strange. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 33. On play action now, Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. 30 at the 20. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game.
Jaguars 27.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, 11. Hey, son. Hey, I'm going.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Jaguars.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the
Hey, line.
45-yard line.
First down throw. Lawrence. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Ready.
Second and 3 now.
Set. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick six.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars
A
27.
quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Tootin now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
24. Hey,
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Hey, I'm gun. All right, let's go. Red.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Dimter.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Pitch play, left side, and he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go on, 80.
On 1st down, they'll run. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They give it to him again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Mason Smith on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Easy.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.